But first I'll introduce myself though. Hi everybody, it's me, your host, Chris James, and I've got great news for you. I'm back in prison. You might be wondering, why is that great news? Well, the reason is because all of my old friends are here. That's right, Dim Whitley and Fuck Taylor and Shit Johnson and Ban and Ron Fraudster and whatever the name was of that agent that Jesse played. They're all here and I'm excited to hang out with them again. Some of you might also be wondering, is this another figment of your imagination, Chris? It seems like it must be. Well, I would say to that, I doubt it. Anyways, we've got a great program for you this week as the Fat Master calls Jamie, plus we've got calls to Patrick Netherton and the Right Chicks. First though, JJ McCartney is wearing a shirt and so we call him about that, but he also has IQ Al Rassouli and his helicopter microphone on, and we decide to call and confront him about the awful audio quality. Check it out.
IQ Al Rassouli, our guest. We have a phone caller, and I'm almost certain that it's not what it appears to be. But hello, caller. Buenos noches, I guess, because it's afternoon. What's going on? How can we help you today?
Oh, hi, JJ. Can you hear me?
I can. Who am I talking to?
Oh, hello. Yes, this is Brian. I'm calling from the United Kingdom. I will cut to the chase. I'd like to talk to you about healthcare because over here, we have, I suppose, a form of socialized healthcare, as in everybody gets it for free. But to my understanding, in America, you guys are very against that. Why is that?
Well, first of all, it's very naive of you to say everybody gets it for free. None of it is free. None
of it is free.
And if that's what you think, then you're even stupider
than you already sound.
Thanks for the call, though. Goodbye. All right, we've got another caller on the line. And let's see who that is. Hello, caller. You're on the JJ McCartney show.
Hi, JJ. Can you hear me, mate?
I can hear you. Who's this?
Oh, hi. This is Clement calling from Sydney.
Clement calling from Sydney, Australia. Good grief, what is it, 4 o'clock in the morning there?
Yeah. I work a night shift, so this is my break. I've been following you for the past 2 weeks, so forgive me, I'm a little bit behind.
Quite all right. How are things down under?
Oh, things are great down under. It's excellent weather. Everyone's wearing such nice shirts.
Oh yeah, that's so good to hear. And thanks for spending all that money on long distance. I'm sure the phone company appreciates you. That'll be the last words he utters before he chokes to death. Tragically. Clement. Hey, it's Clement in Sydney, Australia. Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Yeah. We're quite dubious about people that try and call us, and we have good reason to be. But at the same time, phone lines are open. If you actually, please put yourself in the position of the cast of The Wizard of Oz. If you only had a brain, you could call into the show. All right, next on the line, we go to, with dubious ears, to the next caller. Hello, it says Genesee, Idaho. I wonder who that could be. Hello.
Well, it could only be one person, your old friend Chris.
My old friend, my old dishonest friend, and to be quite honest, I think my taste in shirts is actually pretty good. I really do. So
Yeah.
So
I agree with you.
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with your shirts. That's not why we call about your shirts. I had something that I wanted to ask you today, though. That's a genuine question, because you were talking to that gentleman from the United Kingdom, who, in the United Kingdom they have socialized medicine. We do as well in Canada, obviously. I mean, for one, I can't imagine that you truly believe that the American healthcare system is the envy of the world. I mean,
Chris,
that's really
when people beat down.
Like
no, it doesn't. When people beat down the doors of American surgeons, nah, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
When people beat down the doors of American surgeons to get their surgeries, you look around the world, and what you'll find is that they're first of all, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
So
JJ, do you not see that it serves the wealthy people effectively? But think about, I don't understand how somebody like you in the situation you're in.
That's a bogus thing, Chris. And here's why. In America,
People are free to become wealthy.
In America, people are free to become
God.
entrepreneurs. In America,
JJ,
it's nobody, bullshit. Listen to what I'm saying, Chris. Nobody in America's nobody.
To vote against your own self-interest.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
That's the advantage in America, more than any other nation on earth. By the way, why are millions of people from around the world, millions?
First off, can I ask IQ, why does he use a toaster? Why doesn't he use a microphone to talk into?
How do you mean, sorry? I'm using a microphone.
Well,
your microphone is the worst sounding thing I've ever heard in my life. Every time you turn it on, it sounds like
the worst sounding thing I've ever heard in my life is Chris.
He's a moron.
It's like, IQ, he's not using a toaster for a microphone.
Is there a problem with my microphone? No, just in case.
Well, there's always there always is a background noise that comes up when you're not talking, and that's the noise that we notice when you're not talking.
Oh, but there's nothing in my room.
In either case, we appreciate you being here every week. He's not using a toaster for microphone.
I think there's someone else here, though their sound ain't exactly clear. It's a man with a terrible mic, saying things that make us think that he ain't too bright. It's time we stop. JJ, what's that sound? Seems like IQ is around. Jamie is famous for his exaggerated mouth noises, and sometimes people get horny for exaggerated mouth noises in this day and age, and that's why he got a phone call from our friend the Fat Master. Check it out.
Even in the future.
Yeah.
How does that? If you got 2 or 3 companies, man, and they're handing out dough.
Yep. No, I get you. I hear what you're saying. I just,
right.
I just don't. I wish I could. I had
yeah,
that.
childish.
All right, man. Thanks for the
That
call.
is Trump. Bye.
Bye. And how you're on with Jamie?
Hey, Jamie, it's the Fat Master. That guy just wouldn't stop talking, eh?
It happens. That's okay. No, he was fine. He was fine. What's up?
Not too much. You know what ASMR is?
ASMR, no.
It's basically something you should look into, because when I listen to your show, I call it JSMR, and I'm over here J&O, if you know what I'm saying.
And somewhere, a village is missing its idiot. All right, so we kicked this around for a little bit here today.
The Right Chicks are easily the worst radio show hosts that we call. And when I say worst, I mean in every sense of the word. Terrible politics, terrible opinions, terrible inability to broadcast. Just an awful show that will not last long. That's why we gotta get our calls in while we can. Check it out.
It's unbelievable. Okay,
Do we want to take a caller real quick before the next segment?
Let's take a call.
I think, Adam, let's go to who's first, Matthew or David? David. Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Hello, The Right Chicks, my favorite show. So excited.
Thank you.
Good.
I am such a fan. I will say to anybody, if they want to try phone in and say if they are the biggest fan, I will go head to head with them any day. I am the biggest fan. Every single time I love to listen to your show. Sometimes I get off of work and I forget where my house is. Even though I've lived there for 5 years, I forget where it is, and I just wander around the neighborhood.
Listening to The Right Chicks?
Listening to, we do that. We just mesmerize and hypnotize people.
All right, David, you got like 45 seconds. Go.
That's right, and then sometimes my feet get sore, and I realize, oh, darn it, I put my shoes on the wrong foot.
Oh, no.
And I don't even know how to put my feet on my shoes, and I don't know
All right, David.
Where my house is.
I'm worried for your mental. I'm worried about your mental health.
Thanks, David.
All right, but thanks for calling in.
Okay.
This is The Right Chicks on WGSO. Okay, let's go to someone we know.
David.
In New Mexico.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go.
What's going on there?
Hey, David, you're with The Right Chicks.
I don't trust, I don't trust the news as far as you can throw it, but
I'm with you on that.
And I really appreciated, you guys having Mr. Abraham on. I mean, I don't live in Louisiana, but I got family down there, and they're really excited about him running.
Yeah, wonderful.
But, I'm a huge fan of your show.
Thanks, David.
Shown it to it by a relative, and just a huge fan of your show. I listen every week, and would it surprise you that I'm just the dumbest fucking idiot on the planet?
Hey! All right, you can't do that.
Whoa, we're freaking live.
Yeah, you can't do that. All right.
Wow.
All right, you guys got to behave.
Yeah,
okay?
we're live, people. This is a family show, and you're not supposed to call like that and say words like that. I can't see what that is. Who is
Nathaniel.
it? Nathaniel.
Hey, is this me?
Yeah, we're with you.
How you guys doing?
Good.
We're doing good. You're on with The Right Chick.
You're listening. You're calling from Ohio.
Yeah, just north of Cincinnati. Earlier, you were talking about the squad.
Yeah.
And how you're looking for a nickname for you guys.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got something?
Yeah, I have one called Offizier
A Zerhirian?
Mama say what?
Offizier. Those were the female guards at the concentration camps.
Okay, so why would we want to be called that?
Aren't you funny? Okay, bye. All right. No. All right. No.
I'm not doing that.
Patrick Netherton is a good old-fashioned sports radio host, and Tailgater is a good old-fashioned alcoholic who occasionally enjoys sports, and he loves calling Patrick Netherton to talk shop. Check it out.
318-320-1130. 318-320-1130 is the phone number. Gator
is on the phone. What's up, Gator?
Hey, what's up, Patrick? Gator here. I'm about 6 pints deep, and my wife's talking about leaving me. How are you?
Well, honestly, I guess I'm not as good as you because I'm single. I wish I had someone leaving me.
Oh, that's kind of brought the call down, hasn't it?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I bet you'll find someone. You're a cool guy. I gotta say, I like you. You got a cool friggin' energy, man.
I appreciate that. I do what I can.
You play any golf?
I played golf today, as a matter of fact.
What'd you shoot?
Shot a little 85. Wasn't great. I struggled down the stretch. I got
hot. I got a little overheated.
Yeah, I struggle at the end of the thing as well, because we like to do the old tall boy open, me and the boys.
Right.
You know, where you have one tall boy, one per one hole. And I'll tell you what, by the time I get to hole 15 or something, I'm lucky if I'm not throwing up all over the damn course.
Yeah, no, it would definitely not be the best idea you've ever had. The good news is, if anyone could compete at that, see, Rogers would be perfect at that, because Rogers would, like, he's not a terrific golfer, but by the last 5 holes, when everyone else is completely falling down drunk, Rogers is going to be stone cold sober after 15 beers. Like, that's nothing for him. That's a
Saturday afternoon.
Oh, that's Rogers a problem alcoholic?
No, Rogers doesn't have a problem with it at all. No, he's good. As long as he's got one in his hand, he's happy. He's got no problems at all.
Rogers. Yeah, my wife doesn't like me going to play golf. She says I come home too drunk. And then she also has an issue with me heading over to the 19th hole, if you know what I mean.
Sure. I mean, you only get more drunk when you're on 19, that's for sure.
Do you know what I mean by the 19th hole? Of course, the 19th hole refers to the woman I'm cheating on my wife with.
Oh, there you go. Are there 18 other ones, or is that why the 19th hole?
Because it's after I play 18, you idiot.
I got you. Well, look.
She tells me, she says, that's not a respectful way to talk about women, refer to them as a whole. And by that point, I'm just throwing up all over her anyway.
Now, you know, that's life in the big city sometimes. You good? Anything else we can help you with? Or you out? Oh, he's asleep. Cut him off, Rogers. He's out. Good night. You think we're being prank called, Raj?
I think someone's prank calling us.
All right, everybody, it's the start of my sentence, but the end of this episode. But it also doesn't have to be the end of your enjoyment for the week, because we've got a bonus episode over at patreon.com/notevenashow, and there's a bunch of other stuff over there as well. And I'm just happy to be back with all my old pals. Hey, guys, just save me a spot over at the handball court. I'll be over in just 1 second. It's so nice to see old friends and hang out, and this is where I feel most at home, in prison. Yeah, whatever. Bye.